Hello and welcome to Strand by Strand. Thank you so much for tuning in. And before we start this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with this video. So the first thing that I do is I section my client's hair using the grip clip. And this is a great clip to use in order for you to organize yourself before blow drying, because all you really have to do with this clip is grab each section of hair that you divided as you go without having to turn your blow dryer off and let go of it to do another section. Next, I go ahead and I use my Babyliss Pro blow dryer and the Olivia Garden round brush, the extra length one, and I begin to do my blowout. So the key to a long-lasting blowout is really to set a good foundation when you are blow drying your client's hair. I know that there's a trend now that you just grab a paddle brush, stretch the hair as much as you can until you get it as straight as possible, and then you kind of finish the rest of the job with the flat iron. But I really like to make sure that my blowouts are as straight and as polished as possible in order for me to actually use a lot less heat when it comes to using my flat iron whenever I straighten or curl the hair or wave the hair, whatever it is that I'm doing. So here I have a closer look on how I like to blow dry my client's hair. As you can tell, I like to blow dry their roots or their hair closest to their scalp first, because I want to make sure that I am tackling each strand of hair by sections, not so much as a whole, because I find that that way I am much more efficient, and I am also making sure that each section of the hair is nice and straightened and nice and polished and frizz free. So I really like to use tension whenever I'm blow drying, because tension and heat are just a great combination whenever you are blow drying hair. So as you can tell, I already finished with the roots or the hair closest to the scalp, and now I'm starting to go a little bit further down to the mid shaft. I'm not yet at the ends because, again, I want to make sure that all the sections of hair are dry first, and then I go ahead and tackle the ends like I'm doing right here. That way I can make sure that I dried that whole section of hair appropriately and I didn't leave any areas still wet or damp, because if I do leave any area wet or damp, it's going to curl right back up and we don't want that. So after I finish drying the hair, I press that cool shot button and I make sure that I set the hair, whether it's either straight or in this case a curl, because when you use cold air on hair after you blow dried it, you make sure that it stays in the shape that you're looking for and it doesn't go straight or it changes the shape after you let go of it with the brush. So here's what her hair looked like whenever I finished blow drying it and setting a curl to it. It looks really pretty and she could totally walk out of the salon like that, but my client in particular likes her hair to be a lot flatter, not as voluminous, but still have some curl to it. So that's when I introduced a flat iron to it. So what I like to do is that I grab finer sections of hair and I make sure that I straighten the hair closest to her scalp, so that that is going to help me to lower that volume, to not have it as big as it was with the blowout. So I grab a few sections of hair and I make sure that I straighten that hair closest to the scalp. And then once I have a big enough section, I go ahead and I grab that whole section and I curl it once again. So as you can see, I'm grabbing that big old section and curling it away from her face so that she can have really nice and straight on top and a smoother curl towards the ends. And I continue to do this throughout her hair, and I'm just gonna let you enjoy that for a little bit and then I'll show you the final results. And here's her final result. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and that you were able to get some tips and tricks out of this video. And all of the tools that I used in the video will be linked in the description box below so that you can go ahead and check them out and maybe use them the next time that you have a customer. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know in the comments below if you learned something new and what else you would like to learn about. Thank you so much. God bless.